Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Welcome to the happy hour, folks. Are you happy? Who said that every wish would be heard and answered, and wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed him. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing and keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Are these the sweet sounds that called the young sailors? I think they're the one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Da 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 da. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome into the happy hour, the green hour. Why? Because I was on holidays this week, and I got back from holidays, and I says to my wife, I says, what do I do the happy hour about? And we were watching the cricket at the time, and a cricket player called Cameron Green was on the screen, and she said, green. And I said, sure. That's how much thought goes into these things sometimes. G'day to the folks who are here live. I hope you are doing well. We've got a Tremor Bear, we've got a Thomas Christ, a little dash of Michael Thompson, a generous spoonful of UC Baba, I can't do that anymore, a quarter ounce of Angela Sinclair, a big giant helping of Bleeding Red Beets. And mum and dad. No, I was going to go with the whole cooking thing, and I'm also going to expand these out so that we can, read your comments as well as see your names here on the screen as well. Who haven't I said g'day to? Jenny Jolivet, big group hugs all round from you. Thank you, Jade Starr, for playing my favourite artist. Definitely one of my favourite artists of all time. The one and only Ben Folds in your show. Who else haven't I said g'day to? The Falcro. Hello. Dell, I hope you are doing well, Dell. Dell's going to be on our show tomorrow, Your Music Live, as well as a bunch of other really good artists. I had to do it. We had to go the green beer, didn't we? We had to go the Carlsberg. I put a green shirt on, And I was gonna wear the green shirt, like, to be see-through for the show, and I thought, "Nah, that's it was too much." But, cheers, everybody. 3 grams of Thomas Christ. Yeah. Just below the just below the amount that you'll get prosecuted for possessing. That's what I hear. G'day, Tom S. Hope you're doing well. I'm kind of like in a bit of a weird mood because I'm like a bit refreshed and relaxed after being away for a while. So it's really, really good to be back and to be live and to be chatting with you folks here today. So we're going to play some tunes, have a chat, have a beverage. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to hear. Got a green song that I maybe didn't remember to put in the list. Maybe I can work it out. But you know that when I'm doing a green hour, I'm gonna play a couple of songs from this band, one of my favorite bands of all time. It's Green Day. This one's called Boulevard of Broken Dream. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps. I'm the only one. I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk out. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge where I walk alone. Read between the lines what's fucked up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs to know I'm still alive and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk out. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me. Till then I walk alone. Someone out there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. How cool a Green Day. I went and saw the Green Day musical, which that was a few years back. American Idiot, the musical, which is another one of my favorite songs. But like, I'm not going to play American Idiot today because that would be like kicking someone while they're down, and I don't want to go there. We're going to be a little positive this week. Alone, yes, go the lone. The more you know. Yeah, so Green Day was named for a San Francisco slang meaning a day doing nothing but smoking cannabis. Yeah. You know what I should have done? See, because I don't smoke weed, I don't associate green with the marijuana that the children are smoking these days. But I should do because I got high. Maybe, maybe we'll do that as an encore towards the end. I was gonna go to work, but then I got high. All right, we'll see. If you want to hear because I got high, if you want to hear me attempt the Afro Man classic song because I got high, we'll need some super chats and super stickers. I need to make it worth my while. But in all seriousness, you may donate. You have the technology. You can use your phone device. You can use your computer. You can use the PayPal link that's in the description, or you can use super chats and supers stickers. Oh, I want to take hits from the bone. Yeah, little Cypress Hill. Is it just me, or did Cypress Hill have an entire album that was just all about smoking weed? Which is like, "Wanna take it from the bone, insane in the membrane," and they all kind of like, well, everybody jump around. I guess jump around's not really a pot smoking song because ain't nobody jumping around after smoking a bunch of pot. Oh yeah, 86 is actually a great song. That's from like one of their earlier albums, isn't it? Is that from Kaplunk? There's no return from 86. Don't even try. Yeah, love me some Green Day. I'm going to attempt something that I've never played before. I'm going to need a bit more beer courage here to try this one. I was on a cruise ship, right? And there was a fantastic last night of the cruise. There was a fantastic acoustic player. His name was Elton Jam. I'm like, whatever. Filipino dude, amazing guitarist, great singer. Used a looper pedal, but not in a ridiculous, like cheesy way, and actually had a pedal for backing harmonies for his songs. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. I'd love to do something like that, but I'm not smart enough. And he played this song, and I'm like, I can't believe that we've been doing the happy hour for more than 4 years, and I've never played this song. It's a classic tune. It's by Don McLean, and you're probably going to know it. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness of my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and daffodils. Catch the breeze and winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you set them free. They would not listen, they do not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain, are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. And now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they do not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they couldn't love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left in sight on that starry, starry night, you took your life as often lovers do. But I could have told you, Vincent, the world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night. Portraits hung in empty halls. Frameless heads on nameless walls. With eyes that watch the world and can't forget. Like strangers that you've met. The ragged men in ragged clothes. Silver thorn of bloody rose, like crushed and broken on the virgin snow. And now I think you know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity. How you set them free, they would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Little Don McLean and Vincent there. Here on the happy hour, the green hour. We're kind of going a bit green here today. G'day, Sylvie Drapeau. Always lovely to see you too, Sylvie. Thank you for being here. Sorry to hear. Yeah, my sister and I used to sing this and I miss her. Sorry to hear, Bear. Yeah, like there's songs, aren't they, that connect with you. Jade just did a Ben Folds happy hour and there were lots of songs that connect with me and that clearly connected with her. Yeah. Music is wonderful and lovely and stuff, and sometimes it tugs at the heartstrings, doesn't it? It hits you in the feels, way down in the cockles. Thank you, Del. Appreciate you, mate. Is John Denver considered green? This one reminds me of his stuff. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't actually know that was a Don McLean tune, because I don't know. I'm a little bit not quite up with it. Thank you, Jenny Jolivet, all the green hearts. There and the super chat. I appreciate you, my friend. Thanks to you and Ron for everything you do. And we'll have a little beverage. The green grass of home. Yeah, I know. I wish I knew it. Does any Australians like juicy, juicy green grass? Where have you gone? Will you come back? Juicy, juicy green grass. It's an Australian children's entertainer called Peter Coombe from Adelaide, in fact. And he shares my name. And I went to school with his daughter. And other facts that you probably don't care about. But yeah, there's lots of green songs. Green River, I should have learned a Green River song, shouldn't I? Yeah, but there's too many to name and too many to play. Cracking a Beck's beer. Well, Beck's is green as well, so that's a good thing. Yeah, what are you partaking in? What are you beveraging here today, folks? Because I'm on the Carlsberg. Now, you might be noticing a little strain, a little crackle in my voice. I'll tell you why. So yesterday, I'm at the cricket. It's day 2 of the cricket. And in case you're not aware, there's different types of cricket, but this current game that is going on here in Adelaide is a test match. It goes for 5 days. So I was there on day 1 for most of the day, cheering and celebrating. And then yesterday I'm there and I'm like, okay, Johns, make sure that you don't cheer too loud. And then it was really good. Then the game was great. Travis Head, local hero, made a century. That's 100 runs. And on 140, the Indian bowler bowls this really fast ball and it bowls him, knocks his stumps everywhere. And he gives him this send-off. And then Travis Head tells him to go fuck himself. And then he gives him a send-off again. And 50,000 people in a stadium are all booing. And I can't sit there on my hands without, like, showing my support for the local lad. So I may have done a little bit of booing. So, yeah. Thomas Stewart. Thomas knows that this time of the year, it's usually cricket related. It's usually Johns was at the cricket for 8 hours, did lots of yelling, and this is what happens. Perrier, that's very very classy and very good of you, Sylvie, to hit the Perrier. San Miguel. Yeah, you can't get San Miguel many places here in Australia, but it's a good drop. Yeah, anything not made in America is a good drop. Although there's some good Sam Adams. I still love a Samuel Adams beer. And I love Canadian beer. Speaking of Canadians, Brad Example's coming up after this, so I better continue on. Why don't we play a Rolling Stones tune? Now this is not about green, but I think there's a mention of green, isn't there? Isn't it? They see a red door. No, maybe it's just red and black. There might be a green in there somewhere. Anyway, I just love the Stones, and I think this is a cool tune. Filipino beer. Yeah, San Miguel's Filipino. There's a really nice place that has Hanoi beer, a Vietnamese place that's really nice beer too. It's that fresh, crisp, refreshing stuff like the San Miguel and the Hanoi, a nice crisp lager. Anyway, let's play this. Andy Aspines on the Pepsi Max. And no, Andy, I haven't been to Bluey World yet, but I think it's in Queensland, and I think my wife and daughter are going there, and they might try and get to Bluey World just for a look, because we're massive Bluey fans. We have a Bluey shrine in the corner of our lounge room. If you're following me on the socials, I'll take a photo and share it later. It's pretty cool. It's got the garden gnomes and all the Bluey toys, and yeah, we even got baby Bluey the other day from the baby race episode. It's so cute. Anyway, this is a Stones tune. It's called Painted Black. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted green, with flowers and my love both never to be seen. I see people turn their heads and quickly walk away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself, see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green sea turn to a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look in hard enough into the setting sun, Trump, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. You can look right in it. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. And yes, in honor of protecting my voice, I'm not going to do that. I want to see you painted. As fun as that would be, yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. The Pepsi Max, Pepsi Zero, Wild Cherry, and Seagram's VO. Oh, Pepsi strong. So we get on the ship, walk up to the first bar. I'm like, I'll have a beer, because of course I will. Can I get a Coke Zero for my daughter? You know what's coming, don't you? Is Pepsi okay? I mean, yeah, I suppose Pepsi. So yes, so my daughter drank lots of Pepsi Max, but it was okay. Like, I don't usually let my kids have very much in the way of caffeine, but I let them on holidays a little bit here and there. But yeah, drinking the Pepsi Max. But they were taking the anti-nausea pills so that they weren't seasick, which are drowsy. So they were balancing out the caffeine with the nausea pills to make sure that they could, function. It was interesting. We're probably not cruise people. Don't think we're lining up for many more cruises. Yes, it was better than 2020. It wouldn't have been hard to be better than 2020 in case you're new to the channel. Let's just have a quick drink. If you're new to the channel, yeah, in 2020 we went on a cruise, and it was in March of 2020, and we almost made it to Tasmania across really rough seas across Bass Strait. The whole family except me were sick. My eldest daughter and Georgie violently so. My youngest daughter just really not feeling it. And then just as we were getting to the coast, and I know many of you have heard this before, it was like, this is your captain speaking, and these unprecedented times. And I'm like, oh no, we're going to turn the fucking ship around and go back to Adelaide. So 2 more sea days, suckers. And so, yeah, not the greatest times of all. But the good news is we got fully refunded, and despite all the lockdowns and all the other stuff with the C word, this show started. So, you know, take lemons, make lemonade. Yeah, it was crazy times. Leave the kids at home next time. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. I don't know if George, you'll want to come. I did say I might be cruising a lot. This is not green, but it's a song about blue. It does have green in it. I went through my whole collection and were like, okay, what can I play that has the word blue in it or green in it? And I searched for it, and this is one. This is a Thomas Christ tune. It's called Cyanide Blue. I'll paint the sky 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 cyanide blue. With a palette of twisted colors on the winds of unsettling sound. How our minds are watered and the greatest beauty is found. We will mold this black clay into the shape of a brand new land. We will sing our somber anthems that are played by our broken hands. I'll paint the sky cyanide blue, color the grass a seasick green, and I'll sketch a place for you. Will you design a place for me? 'Cause this is our own world. We imagined it with our minds. Develop this perfect pearl where the light forever shines. I'll paint the sky cyanide blue. Paint the sky cyanide blue. What you see is our creation. We grew it from seed to flower. Black and tender roses are the fruits of our strongest power. Just maybe there is room here for love like we never knew. Embrace even the grotesque stranger, our former filthy bitter Jew. I'll paint the sky cyanide blue, color the grass a seasick green, and I'll sketch a place for you. Will you design a place for me? 'Cause this is our own world, and we imagined it with our minds. Develop this perfect pearl, light forever shine. The magnificent songwriting of the one and only Thomas Christ. Yes, that Thomas Christ. Yes, that Thomas Christ right there. A very cool tune. Yeah, Vacation was definitely good and rewarding and really nice to just refresh a little bit. Nice and green for some people. It's white and cold. Yeah, so it's weird because it's not green for anyone really at the moment in many parts of the world. Here in Australia, it's kind of going a bit brown and yellow because we're coming into summer. And in other parts of the world, it's beginning to look a lot like Fishmas. Thank you, Yufsibaba. Oh, Supergrass. We should do some Supergrass. Mm. It is totally green. Yep, absolutely. And who did we have? We had a suggestion. Green Tambourine. I know there's so many that I just haven't learned. But I reckon Supergrass is a goer. Should we play a Supergrass tune? I haven't played this in a long time, and it's probably going to stretch my voice, but gotta love Supergrass. This is a tune called All Right. 2, 3, 4. We are young, we are clean, keep our teeth nice and clean. See our friends, see the sights, feel alright. We wake up, we go out, smoke a fag, put it out. See our friends, see the sights, feel alright. Are we like you? I can't be sure of the scene as we go to the strange in our hearts, but we are young, we get by, can't go mad, ain't got time, sleep around if we like, we're alright. Got some cash, bought some wheels, took it out, crossed the field, lost control, hit a wall, but we're alright. Yeah. That tune is at the absolute top of my range at the best of times. But you got to try these things. It's what the fans want. And everyone's like, we didn't really want that, Johns. But good show, I guess. I'm going to play, instead, I'm going to play this song because this one's a little bit low down here. Oh, hello, Frigsy. G'day. Hope you're doing well, mate. Over there in Ireland. I hope you are. And your family and everybody over there is doing exceptionally well. Cold, crisp, you love the cold, crisp New England air? Yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, Green by the Cat Empire. I know, I haven't learnt that one either, but that's a cool track. Yeah, I did the thing. I'm like, songs with green in the title, and I did notice that one. There's also one from Pearl Jam called Green something. And I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Didn't have a heap of time to learn a lot of new ones, but hopefully these songs are going to be okay. Should I play something that no one will know? It's a really cool tune. There might be a couple of you that are from Australia may know this song. It's an absolute funky, cool tune by an Australian band called The Bad Loves. And it's called Green Limousine, and it had to be done. So this is Green Limousine. 2, 3, 4. Listen to the sound of the revolution. Everybody's out on the street tonight. Everybody's cool. Everything's alright. got a green limousine. Everyone's a star, but they won't get far without a green limousine. Someone burn the flag of the old convention. Oh, 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 oh. Set the wheels in motion here tonight. Everybody's cool. Everything's alright. Got a feeling in my bones we're gonna get it on tonight. When we drive my car where the wild things are, I got a green limousine. Everyone's a star, but they won't get far without a green limousine. No need to get uptight, I got room to spare. Prophets and sweet hitchhikers, I'm gonna take you where everybody's cool. Everything's alright, alright. Got a feeling in my bones we're gonna get it on tonight. People, drive your car where the wild things are. I got a green limousine and a shining star. Yeah, I got on tour. I got a green limousine. Jonah Carter, well, put it up for sale and caught a green limousine. I got a headlamps and a black money and a green limousine. Ooh, green limousine. You know I got a green limousine. Yeah, get down with that funky goodness. Love it. So yeah, that's probably not a band that you are aware of. But they're called the Bad Loves, and they're out of Australia. And they're still kicking around. They're doing gigs and stuff now, but really, really cool. Yeah, I know, the little finger, getting the things going on. And I meant to do a bit of a... Can't quite do an A7, mate, with the little finger on top. But with a bit more practice. Good fun. Just play a Beatles tune. Let's go from something that nobody knows to something that everybody knows. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Sing along if you know the words to this one, folks. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. What do you reckon, Thomas? Green submarine? And our friends are all on board. Many more of them live next door. And the band begins to play. We all live in a green submarine, a green submarine. We all live submarine, a green submarine. And we live a life of ease, a life of ease. Every one of us has many bees. Skies are blue and sea of green. There's your green. In a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Yeah, I kind of dig it. It kind of does. And a green submarine in a light green submarine. Maybe. There's probably a reason why they don't make submarines green. Although they do kind of, aren't they? That sort of army green, grey bit, like colour that you see. Maybe. You know what? As long as we're having fun. Oh man, I've got a few songs left in the playlist here, and I'm just going to decide which ones I want to do. I might do something a little bit laid back here now. Does anyone like a little Radiohead? Again, not specifically blue related, no, green related. Oh yeah, it does. The second word of this song is green, so I'm going to claim it. It's a beautiful song from the band Radiohead. It's called Fake Plastic Trees. A green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant in fake plastic girl. She bought from a rubber man, a town full of rubber plants that got rid of itself. Where's her at? Where's her at? Where's her at? Where's her at? She lives with a broken man, a cracked polystyrene man who just crumbles and burns. He used to do surgery for girls in the 80s, but gravity always wins. Where's him at? Where's him at? Where's him at? And well, she looks like the real thing. She tastes like the real thing. My fake plastic love. But I can't help the feeling could blow through the ceiling. Just turn and run. Where's me at? Wears me out. Wears me out. Wears me out. And if you could be what you want, if you could be what you wanted all the time, all the time. Radiohead. Tom says, saw a great clip the other day. Radiohead were the first ever musical guest on Conan in '93. Really? That's super cool. I'm going to have to go look that up because I love Radiohead and I love Conan. Yeah, look, it's a little bit high, isn't it? But it's a lovely song. It's a good one. I dig it. All right, what have we got time-wise? We've got about 15 minutes left. We're going to play a few more tunes. Don't forget Brad Examples coming up next if you like Canadians. And I don't know what you're talking about, Sylvie. I see the green can perfectly. Definitely not any sort of green screen-related shenanigans going on. I was saying at the start of the show, I was going to wear my green shirt here today, but it just looked a little bit too weird. Oh, and I've realised that I destroyed the illusion over there by moving the green screen a little bit there. Thank you everybody for being here. Just checking on a few things here. All right, let's play some Culture Club. Does this have green? It must have green in it because it came up when I searched green. Love a bit of 80s. On the cruise, there was an 80s quiz that we dragged the children along to. They did surprisingly well. There was one question where the answer was an ABBA song that Georgie and I didn't know. Daughter Jasmine knew it. See, always listen to your children, folks. No, let me rephrase that. Sometimes listen to your children, folks. This is about desert love. We had Tremor Bear talking about the green making him itchy because he lives in the desert. This is about having love in the desert, which is a bit creepy. You get sand in all the wrong places. Desert love in your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lie, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to share the contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. Sing it if you know it. Come and come and come and come and come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Love would be easy if your colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Didn't hear your wicked words every day. And you used to be so sweet, I heard you say that my love was an addiction. When we cling, our love is strong. Yeah. When you go, you're gone forever. You string along, you string along. Come and come and come and come and come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Love will be easy if colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Every day is like survival. Survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Ooh, ooh, without conviction. And I'm a man who doesn't know, sounds like your next president, how to sell a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. One more time, come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Love and easy if colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And there you go. Boy George is actually Irish, so extra green. I could have just been playing Irish songs the whole freaking time, couldn't I? Should we play an Irish drinking song? This one's a little bit of fun. What is it? Irish drinking song? Probably a little bit of misappropriation, but I'll blame Frigsy. This is a Dennis Leary tune, of all things. They come over here and they take all our land. They chop off our heads and they boil them in oil. Our children are leaving and we have no heads. We drink and we sing and we drink and we die. We have no heads. No, we have no heads. Come over here and they chop off our legs. They cut off our hands and put nails in our eyes. Oh, Grady is dead and oh, Hanrahan's gone. We drink and we die and we continue to drink. Oh, Hanrahan, no, oh, Hanrahan. They burned O'Neill down in country Shalane. The poor children crying up there, diddle diddle day. Up there, diddle diddle day, diddle diddle day, diddle diddle day. Oh, hey, diddle diddle hey, diddle diddle hey, diddle diddle hey. Oh, Hanrahan, no, oh, Hanrahan. We drink and we drink and we drink and we sing. Hey, we drink and we drive and we puke and we drink. Hey, we drink and we fight and we bleed and we cry. Hey, we puke, we smoke, we drink and we die. Hey! I'm sorry. But Frigsy started it. He's just like, all I said was Boy George was Irish, Johns. You didn't have to go and do that. Hey, you got to have fun in this world, don't you? It could be. It could be. What was the account? The death count. The death toll of that one. Some greenbacks for playing Dennis Leary, a fellow masshole. Yeah, and look, I loved Dennis Leary when I was younger. Now that I know Dennis Leary's views on a lot of things, it's a complicated situation. But yeah, he's at least. Isn't it sad when you can be like, at least he hasn't been Me Too'd? Like that's the sign. That's the level of like, is someone's okay? It's like, oh, sure, he's like a conservative and a gun nut and a freak, like, but hey, you know what? Didn't catch any kiddies, didn't abuse any women. So what can you do? Sorry, that got dark really fast. Let's get back to playing things. But no, I've got that, and that's what I mean. Like he was basically he was very Bill Hicksy. But again, I liked him. Then again, I like Louis C.K., but he can go right off. Hello, Amelia, by the way. I saw a comment from Amelia before while I was playing a song saying that, yes, the holidays brought out the F-bombs. It sure has. How long we got? Not long. Let's play this tune. Let's play this one. This is another Green Day song because it's the Green Hour, and we've got to play some. Yeah, no, Bleeding Red Beats. Don't look into it. Don't look into it. And look, he's not super, but he's also not. Yeah. Anyway, this is a song by Green Day. This is called technically Good Riddance, but you probably know it as Time of Your Life. Fuck. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and known as why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. Something unpredictable, but in the end that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, in the end that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. When my baby's walking down the street, I see red, I see red, I see red. How can someone we can walk around so free? I see red, I see red, I see red. I see red, I see red, I see red. I respect your wishes. You gave me such precious hours. What to do without you? Squeeze me out of your life. Lie on the drain like molten toothpaste. I feel used and spat out. Poor old me. Yeah. When my baby's walking down the street, I see red, I see red, I see red. How can someone we can walk around for free? I see red, I see red, I see red. I see red, I see red. I see red, yeah. Now you're heading down to get someone. Should have done what you had 2 years ago. The position is coming through. All of the people that you're standing on. All the people that you're standing on. Now you're heading down to be someone. Someone that you've seen in a magazine. Your premonition's coming true. Oh baby, you're not so green. Oh baby, you're not so green. Oh baby, you're not so systematically waking up the dead. Systematically stepping on my head. Systematically waking up the dead. Systematically stepping on my head. Thanks for hanging out here, folks. Hope you had a good time. We're going to go out with this one. All the bars and the pubs used to thrill me. With a couple of pints I was happy to stay. But the truth is there's nothing that I'd rather do than spend some time drinking with you. Some people live for adventure. Some people need the bright flashing of lights, but I'd rather kick back on a warm summer's night and spend some time drinking with you. Back in the day I was eager to stray, far away I like to roam, but now here in the comfort of home. One moment. Yeah. So the others may want to be different, choose not to listen to all that I say, but while they're lining up just to get in the bar, I'll be sitting here drinking with you. Let's do some yodeling. Yodelay-ho, where do we go? Somewhere where they turn the lights way down low. Yodelay-ho, where do we go? I'd rather just call it a night and go home. I'd rather just call it a night and go home. So the young ones might call me a killjoy as they say goodbye, saying you'll only live once. But while they're drinking whiskey for $12 a glass, I'll be sitting here drinking with you and 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 all of you. Oy vey. Luckily, when you're doing a happy hour, you have an invisible beer right next to you, so that you can stop halfway through a song and have a little sip at your pint. All right, thanks everybody. Thank you, Bleeding Red Beats, Tremor Bear, Thomas Christ, Angela Sinclair. Hey, I love it when it rhymes. Thank you, Frigsy. Good night, mate. Thank you, Oofsy Baba. I'll see you tomorrow on Your Music Live. How old were you when you discovered your singing abilities or music? Look, I loved music early on, and then I kind of got away from music because I didn't like the formalized education, as my parents will tell you. I didn't love going to piano lessons and all that sort of stuff. But I always loved music. Started playing in bands again when I was like 15. Stopped again when I was about 22, and then started again when I was about 35. So yeah, it's been a up and down, but all started when I was like quite young. Yes, beer break in the middle there. Thanks, Thomas. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Yes, exactly. The tailor does a good job. It makes me sound better than I am. And thank you to those who donated. Thank you to Jenny Jolivet. Thank you to Sylvie Drapeau and Bleeding Red Beats. Appreciate you all big time. Stay tuned. Again, a Brad example coming up right now if you want some more acoustic and more cool music for your ear holes. And then tomorrow, join me at the usual bat time. We're talking 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UTC, and 9 a.m. for our East Coast Australian friends. We're doing Your Music Live. We've got some great music for you this week. I promise it'll be a good time had by all. Thank you, everyone, for being here. As we say at the end of each and every show, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Keep creating. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.